Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing some friendly PvP with our dwarven friends from Dammaz Kron. We in Vordmor are going to be doing friendly PvP and testing our players out. We are mostly a PvX guild. We don't mind doing PvP, but it's not really our focus of the guild. When it comes to Dammaz Kron, I do believe they are mostly focused on their PvP. Something also to note that we only have one bard and one healer, and we're very new to the game, and I've never PvP'd on bard before. And they have all of the classes, and they have two bards as well. So they have two bards, one healer, one tank, one ranger, one fighter, one mage as well. I think I said archer as well. So yeah, we have three tanks in here, one healer, one bard, one mage, one archer, and one fighter. So the comp is a bit weird on our side, but we managed to do okay, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you get back into the video and I'll be commenting over this with a bit of music. Sadly, I did mess up the audio on this video, so there's going to be no audio of spell sounds, but I will try to do my best to make it more interesting. Okay, let's start. So I'm playing bard, and I will try and focus the tank a bit more. We pull in the tank pulls in me, I roll out, and we try to get some damage of the tank. I'm being hit by the side. I noticed that the enemy near the cart is hitting our Pookie. We managed to put a shield wall up here and try to get some heals down, me and Goztech. Brockton taking a bit of damage, he's instantly healed. Me getting absolutely smacked about. The chain pull did not work, thankfully, but myzlar is very low on HP. Brockton taking more damage right here, and myzlar trying to go here. They're hard focusing me, bad positioning with me right now, and as you can see that we're all split up, so the heals are not going to be good now because we're all split up. And unfortunately, Skyrock and Moradin are the two that go down. Supremetus is now next, and we lost to the healer, Goztech, right now. And myzlar is trying to push back, trying to get a single kill. I'm panicking and I die. So bad positioning of this one. They finally managed to wipe us off. So not very good. This is the second match. Hopefully this second match will be a lot better. We got our icons set up. Miz is iconing and I'm shot calling right now. So I'm getting our spells off. One thing I didn't do right here is actually wait for the emotions at the top left hand corner. You can see the red mask, I like to call them the emotions. But we noticed that this bard is going around the side corner here. He tries to do the same thing he did last time, instantly heals on me. And we managed to try to get a bit more closer to Goztech, but again, they are hard focusing me, and if you're wondering, I don't have any gear in the game. So the third match is upon us. So our tanks need to save ally more, and we need to be more aware of where they're focusing. So myzlar says go. We managed to try to do a little poke around the side here. myzlar puts up a shield, I believe. Some heals on here. We take out this bard. I'm constantly having eyes on my friends because we noticed that they're flanking that wall, but unfortunately Serpendis gets obliterated here. Not quite sure what actually happens here. Morlin again doesn't have gear, doesn't have levels, taking damage, and he's fried right here. myzlar is going in for the push. I don't know why. Skorok is jumping, he's RPing right here. And he's taking on here. We see myzlar taking on a bunch of them. This is actually really good because this actually stops the damage from our backline, and we actually managed to almost get a kill right here. Brockton is on the front line, not too sure why he's there, but that's fine. myzlar pulls back. We got Goztech is taking a huge amounts of damage. We can't do save. We need to do save ally right here. Unfortunately, save ally is not very good because we're all split up, and there's only me, Brockton, and myzlar. There's no save ally for me. I go down next. Not having a healer is what's going to get your group killed, and they finish us off, sadly. So this is the third fight right here. I believe I switched to AoE healing, so I want everyone here with me. We put up a wall, tried to flank the caravan. I think we actually get some pretty good damage on this bard right now. You can see that my heals are going up. I'm using Cheerful Melody right now to apply healing. They're trying to flank around us. Pookie puts in the trap. Humiliation, lovely pull from Skyrock, and then a lovely charge from Moradin. We managed to actually kill the mage right here, and then we say fuck it, let's go for the tank. So we apply some tank goes into the Pookie's traps, which is really unfortunate for him. I lag out right there, put some crit hills and chain hills, and we managed to actually do a decent amount of damage, but they're trying to focus me right now. Stopping me from doing any kind of healing, any kind of buffing, and we do more damage on the tank, and the tank actually goes down. And then we try to focus on this fighter that's trying to kill Pokey. I notice it, I call it out, I freeze him, I humiliate him, he trips him, and we smack him down. He tries to do a HP recovery, but it's not effective because it's based on hits. Then we move on to the bard right here. Try to do the healer as well, so they both have to heal themselves. We managed to get a lovely damage out onto the bard on the back right there. He pulls back, tries to heal himself. We are now ganking the healer, or trying to gank the healer. I take a huge amount of damage, but I get lovely heal returns, and we managed to take out the healer, which is then a GG for us, because we take out the rest of the bards, and one bard is about to go right now. And then here is the second bard. We just gank bards with numbers, which is great all in all. So positioning was pretty good. We did some pretty good pulls, pretty good fight in there. It was definitely a GG. Moving on to our next fight. We are targeting their bard. We've noticed that their bard hits insanely hard. So I move in, try to kind of bait them into attacking me, but then I try to pull back. Got some random people coming in the battlefield later on. Some guy called Greco tried to combat loot all of us. So I believe that is Omen's war, accompanied by Skyrock's war again. I see that they're trying to smack on us, so we do try to push the DPS onto that bard. I do believe he overextends. We got the tank in our backline trying to harass our healer, and then we managed to save our healer and get back into the fray. We are then moving on to their tank again, and I personally wanted to take out their DPS, their mage, but you can see that we are actually really grouped up really well here, and in a minute you will see some AoE group heals. Goztak is taking huge amounts of damage. We do pull back a bit. Maybe I should have went in here. Stupendous dies, unfortunately, and now we're going to attack the fighter here. The fighter here just try it, but we actually see our ally, and I believe that's Skyrock save ally skill. We managed to push them off Goztak here, but their positioning is way more better than us right now, and Skyrock takes all the damage, and I believe I am next. We didn't even get one kill, so the healing here from the enemy team was really good. I don't know if we get this guy. Did we get this guy or not? I'm not too sure. It's hard to see in the video. I could maybe pause it, but Pookie actually goes down right here, and I'm taking huge amounts of damage. Our healer is now, Goztak is now done, and sadly Brockton died, and that was that. Moving on to the next video, we actually get a lovely charge on the tank. I see the DPS bard is trying to harass our healer again, so I call him out and I tell everyone to focus really hard, because he pushed a little bit too hard in my point of view, and he backs off. I believe we managed to get him, I'm not too sure. Right here, no one attacks my Pookie, so get the fuck away from here. They do charge Pookie. Pookie puts in a lovely trap where the tank, I believe the tank, no, it's the fighter that takes the trap, leading him into dying. Then the tank is right next to us. We absolutely obliterate. Let's also really good position for us for a few seconds here. Do manage to get a pretty good stack of heals on my team. And we do try to focus this bard, I believe, but unfortunately we didn't actually manage to get anything. Brock turns down, that's our main DPS. Myzlar is nowhere to be seen. Well, he's actually in front of us, my eyes are just blind. And we take a huge CC, which actually panics a lot of players. And I believe that we need to use save ally a bit more because myzlar is down. I panic here, and sadly I don't get enough heals in. So we now gone down to one tank, Skyrock. He's got decent enough gear. He is our main armor smith. He tried to do a chain pull, but the chain pull wasn't good. They did actually pull back and reposition. That was pretty good of them. And I'm getting massive DOTs and damage. They did do a pull on me, which does seal my fate. There was no heals, direct heals on me, sadly. And when I'm down, everyone else seems to go down pretty damn fast. They've got the numbers now. Is a 2-1 ratio, and basically they won that push. Another one I'm using my spill buff here to get my team there. We are pushing in with quite even numbers. There is a side and a weird wall formation going on here. I do believe they were trying to trap us in a box, but it didn't actually quite work. That strategy is quite hard. The fighter does tank Pookie's trap ability. He then finds out that that's a bad idea and runs out. They try to focus me, but all the heals are actually on me, making their damage completely useless. I have switched to AoE healing here. You will see that in a minute. I almost die here, but managed to heal myself and get myself back into the fight. But I do believe it's just too much damage and they win that fight. Pookie sets up a lovely amount of traps, so he's got 3 traps trying to force them into this little chokehold. myzlar goes all the way in. He's very brave. He's being heroic right now. He literally thinks that he's Spartacus, but he actually does get punished. Sadly, they reposition back and myzlar dies. Unfortunately, none of us could use save ally on myzlar, so that was a shame. Mullen is also again dying here, but he's low on gear, he's low on levels, so he doesn't have the sustain ability. We managed to smack that guy pretty bad. I do manage to notice that Goztek is actually going to get flanked soon. We managed to smack the tank really good. Brockton taking huge CC and then almost dying. Me chain hidden, he teleports out, and in my eyes, this is a split between what I should do. Either heal Brockton or stay with the main ball. I kind of felt like I should have stayed with Brockton because he is our main DPS. And without the main DPS, it's really hard to kill these bards and healers. I get really peed off and I say, no you bloody don't, and kill that mage. Then we move swiftly over to their other bard. He does kill Goztek. Unfortunately, that is our main healer, but we managed to actually pull it off, killing the second bard and then moving on to the last bard right here. I try to keep the team together with nice heals and we keep harassing them. It's a 4v1 right now, so he has to 2v1 us, and it's virtually impossible because of the sustain of the bard. And that was pretty much it. Pretty good fights with Dammaz Kron. I really enjoyed it. We definitely need to learn as a guild to group up more. We need to keep our eyes on the healers and like Moradin and Pookie and Brockton. Definitely need to keep their eyes more on healers and bards. And I really do feel like our tanks need to use the skill save ally, and we kind of all need to stay into the realm of like when the tank puts down his flag, we get huge damage buffs and all that. Anyway, we grouped up for a nice little photo. I think this was an absolutely amazing PvP. Just a little amazing PvP first test. We're going to do more in the guild. I think we're probably going to do this every single week maybe, and hopefully we have little tiny skirmishes between our little practice fights. But all in all, I think it was pretty good. We did learn quite a lot. I did learn that Bard is insanely hard to play in PvP because you get hard focused all the time. And I do believe Dammaz Kron said, hey, let's not fuck up the Bard too much. So I do think they went easy on me, which was quite nice. So yeah, overall, that was the PvP little thing we had. We only did about 5 to 6 rounds. Probably should do some more next time. Hopefully we get a lot better and we can do more. But their competition is very good. They had very good buffs. Overall, really enjoyed this, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and I will see you in the next one.
O mighty Dunir-Kin, the age of fire and iron is upon us. We'll purge the corruption from Vera once and for all. Those elvish twig lovers will crumble beneath the swing of our hammers. Stand proud, my brothers and sisters, and unite with Vordmor, the ultimate dwarven guild on the EU realm.